1. The painted skin. A demon disguises herself as a beautiful woman by wearing a human skin and preys on unsuspecting men. This chilling tale explores themes of deception and the boundaries between the supernatural and human worlds. Once upon a time in ancient China, there lived a demon known as Xiaowei. She possessed a unique ability to shed her demonic skin and assume the appearance of a stunning woman. Her allure was irresistible, captivating the hearts of countless men. One fateful day, a humble scholar named Wang Sheng encountered Xiaowei on a moonlit evening. Mesmerized by her beauty, he fell under her enchanting spell. Unbeknownst to Wang Sheng, Xiaowei wore the skin of an innocent maiden she had devoured. She reveled in her newfound human form, relishing the pleasures of the mortal world. As days turned into weeks, Wang Sheng's love for Xiaowei grew deeper. But beneath her captivating exterior, darkness lurked. Xiaowei's insatiable appetite for human hearts threatened to consume their love. Her demonic nature craved more than just adoration. It yearned for the life force of the living. Driven by her sinister desires, Xiaowei began to manipulate Wang Sheng's emotions, leading him astray from his virtuous path. However, fate had other plans in store. A wise Taoist priest named Master Yin realized the malevolence that resided within Xiaowei. Master Yin embarked on a perilous quest to expose Xiaowei's true identity and save Wang Sheng from her clutches. Armed with ancient incantations and spiritual artifacts, he confronted Xiaowei in a final battle between good and evil. In a climactic showdown, Master Yin unveiled Xiaowei's demonic form beneath her human facade. The truth shattered Wang Sheng's heart, revealing the depths of deception he had fallen victim to. With his life hanging in the balance, he summoned the strength to resist Xiaowei's charms and assist Master Yin. Together, they unleashed a torrent of spiritual energy, banishing Xiaowei back to the supernatural realm from whence she came. Wang Sheng, though scarred by the encounter, emerged stronger and wiser from the harrowing experience. The painted skin serves as a cautionary tale, a reminder that appearances can be deceiving. It warns of the dangers of succumbing to temptation and the fine line that separates the realms of the supernatural and human. In the end, it is the power of truth and the unwavering strength of the human spirit that triumphs over darkness. 2. The Legend of White Snake. In the scenic lands of ancient China, nestled within the mist-covered mountains, a mystical white snake spirit named Bai Suzhen resided. For centuries, she slithered through the rivers and forests, observing the world with curiosity and wonder. One day, fate intervened when Bai Suzhen crossed paths with a kind-hearted young scholar named Xu Xian. Drawn to his gentle nature and genuine warmth, she felt an inexplicable connection. Moved by her affections, Bai Suzhen harnessed her divine powers and transformed into a captivating woman. Under the guise of a human, Bai Suzhen approached Xu Xian and introduced herself as a woman named Zhao Qing. Their encounters grew frequent, their bond deepening with each passing day. Love bloomed like a lotus in their hearts, unaware of the consequences their forbidden affection would bring. As their love flourished, a monk named Fa Hai, gifted with extraordinary spiritual insight, sensed the supernatural aura surrounding Bai Suzhen. Driven by his duty to preserve order and protect humans from the influences of the spirit world, he set out to expose her true identity. Fa Hai unveiled the truth to Xu Xian, revealing Bai Suzhen's serpentine origins. Consumed by anger and fear, Xu Xian succumbed to the monk's warnings and distanced himself from his beloved Bai Suzhen, unaware of the torment it would inflict upon them both. Heartbroken and desperate, Bai Suzhen sought the guidance of the powerful deity, the Dragon King, who bestowed upon her the gift of eternal life, hoping it would reunite her with Xu Xian. Years passed, and the pain of separation weighed heavily on their hearts. Xu Xian, plagued by regret, found solace in poetry, pouring his longing onto the pages. His verses resonated with Bai Suzhen, and she realized that their love could not be denied any longer. Risking everything, Bai Suzhen defied the heavens and appeared before Xu Xian, embracing him one last time. Their love transcended the boundaries of mortality and immortality, leaving an indelible mark on the annals of time. The legend of White Snake serves as a testament to the enduring power of love. It portrays the struggles and sacrifices that lovers must face when confronted with societal expectations and supernatural forces. It reminds us that true love knows no boundaries and that even the mightiest of obstacles can be overcome when two souls are destined to be together. 2. The Cursed Painting. In a remote village nestled among misty mountains, there stood an ancient temple known for its mysterious paintings. Legend had it that one particular painting, hidden away in the temple's deepest chambers, held a dark secret. The villagers spoke of a curse that befell anyone who gazed upon the painting's twisted figures and haunting landscapes. It was said that those who dared to look into the eyes of the painted characters would be trapped within the realm of the painting, forever doomed to wander its macabre world. One day, a curious traveler arrived in the village and heard the tale of the cursed painting. Ignoring the warnings, the traveler ventured into the temple, determined to witness the painting's eerie beauty firsthand. As the traveler stood before the painting, an overwhelming sense of dread enveloped them. The painted figures seemed to come alive, their eyes penetrating the traveler's soul. Paralyzed with fear, the traveler felt the ground beneath them vanish, plunging them into the painted abyss. Inside the painting, the traveler found themselves trapped in a nightmarish realm, where time stood still and the boundaries of reality blurred. They encountered grotesque creatures, vengeful spirits, and endless horrors that defied comprehension. Days turned into years as the traveler roamed the painted world, their desperate attempts to escape proving futile. Madness began to consume their mind, and they longed for release from this twisted purgatory. The villagers, aware of the traveler's fate, mourned their loss, knowing that they had fallen victim to the cursed painting's malevolent power. The tale served as a chilling reminder of the dangers that lurked within forbidden realms and the price one paid for succumbing to curiosity. The cursed painting stands as a testament to the ancient belief that certain objects hold supernatural powers, capable of ensnaring unsuspecting souls. It serves as a warning to those who dare to defy the boundaries of the unknown, reminding us that some mysteries are best left undisturbed. 4. The Fox Fairy. In a quaint village nestled deep within the mist-covered mountains of ancient China, a young man named Liang found himself captivated by the beauty of a mysterious woman named Mei. Her enchanting allure seemed to radiate from within, drawing him closer with each passing day. Liang, unaware of the treacherous secret that lay hidden beneath Mei's delicate facade, fell deeply in love. Little did he know that Mei was no ordinary woman, but a cunning fox spirit, skilled in the art of deception. As the nights grew longer and the moon shone brightly, Mei's true nature began to reveal itself. She would transform into her fox form, her fur glistening in the moonlight, and roam the village in search of unsuspecting men to ensnare in her web of deceit. One fateful night, as Liang lay in a state of blissful slumber, he felt a chill in the air. His eyes fluttered open to find Mei standing before him, her eyes glowing with an otherworldly light. Fear gripped his heart, but his love for her clouded his judgment. Days turned into nights, and Liang's health began to deteriorate. His once vibrant spirit withered away, drained by Mei's insidious charm. The villagers, aware of the supernatural presence lurking among them, devised a plan to free Liang from Mei's clutches. They sought the guidance of a wise old sage, who revealed the truth about Mei's identity as a fox spirit. Armed with this knowledge, the villagers set out on a quest to save Liang and banish the malevolent creature. On a moonlit night, as Mei prepared to claim Liang's life essence, the villagers confronted her with their determination and unity. A fierce battle ensued, where ancient incantations clashed with mystical powers. The air crackled with energy as good and evil collided. In the end, the villagers prevailed, casting a powerful spell that sealed Mei's fox form forever. As the first rays of dawn kissed the horizon, Mei's true form was revealed, and she vanished into the ether. Liang, free from Mei's grasp, awoke from his slumber, his health restored. The village rejoiced, their unity and bravery victorious over the forces of darkness. And as the years passed, the tale of the fox spirit and the triumph of love over deception became a cautionary legend whispered through the generations. To this day, the story serves as a reminder that appearances can be deceiving, and one must be wary of the allure that hides a wicked heart. The legacy of the fox fairy lives on, a testament to the power of love, courage, and the indomitable spirit of humanity. 5. The Corpse Bride. In a desolate village, where the mist hung heavy and the wind whispered mournful melodies, there lived a young couple named Victor and Emily. Their love was pure and their wedding day was meant to be the start of their happily ever after. Little did they know that fate had a sinister twist in store for them. As the moon cast an ethereal glow upon the graveyard, Victor found himself entangled in a web of confusion and despair. In a moment of uncertainty, he stumbled upon a tattered wedding ring half buried in the earth. Unbeknownst to him, it belonged to a long-forgotten bride who had met a tragic end. The night grew darker, and Victor, filled with an inexplicable sorrow, slipped the ring onto his finger. In an instant, the ground trembled, and from beneath the tombstones emerged a spectral figure clad in a tattered white gown. It was the corpse bride, risen from her eternal slumber. With hollow eyes burning with rage, the corpse bride revealed her true identity. She had been wronged by her unfaithful husband and sought revenge upon the living. Victor, caught in a haunting embrace between the living and the dead, found himself torn between loyalty and forbidden desires. As the corpse bride's presence consumed their lives, Victor embarked on a harrowing journey to uncover the truth and set things right. Along the way, he encountered an enigmatic wise woman who revealed the path to redemption, a vow of undying love that could break the curse that bound the corpse bride to the realm of the dead. In a final act of bravery and sacrifice, Victor stood before the corpse bride, her ethereal form shimmering in the moonlight. He professed his love and loyalty to his true bride, Emily, vowing to honor their marriage even beyond the boundaries of life and death. In a surge of ethereal light, the curse shattered, and the corpse bride found peace at last. She disappeared into the night, her vengeful spirit forever laid to rest. Victor and Emily, now united in both life and death, embraced their second chance at love, cherishing the lessons learned from the ghosts of the past. The tale of the corpse bride serves as a haunting reminder of the consequences of betrayal and the enduring power of love. It echoes through the ages, a cautionary reminder to honor the sacred bonds of matrimony and to treasure the hearts we hold, lest we awaken the wrath of forgotten spirits seeking justice from beyond the grave. 6. The Laughing Corpse. In a remote village nestled amidst mist-shrouded mountains, a chilling legend whispered through the autumn breeze. The townsfolk trembled at the mere mention of the laughing corpse, a ghostly figure with a face frozen in eternal mirth, haunting their peaceful existence. As twilight cast its shadow over the village, a young girl named May found herself drawn to the forbidden secrets of the laughing corpse. Determined to uncover the truth behind the ghostly apparition, she ventured into the abandoned house where the legend was said to have originated. Inside, a portrait adorned the decaying walls, a depiction of a once jovial jester, now cursed to eternal laughter. Curiosity overcame May as she studied the enigmatic eyes of the painted figure, unaware of the dormant evil that lurked within. With a gust of wind, the room came alive, and the painted jester leapt from the canvas, his laughter echoing through the desolate halls. May gasped, frozen in terror as the malevolent spirit revealed his true intentions, to inflict suffering upon those who crossed his path. As days turned into nights, the laughing corpse unleashed his macabre wrath upon the village. Crops withered, laughter turned to sorrow, and joy transformed into fear. The once vibrant community became a somber wasteland under the ghostly figure's relentless torment. Determined to end the curse, May embarked on a perilous journey to uncover the truth behind the laughing corpse's malevolence. Through ancient scrolls and wise sages, she discovered that the spirit sought vengeance for a grave injustice committed long ago. With newfound knowledge and a heart burdened with empathy, May confronted the laughing corpse. She revealed the hidden truth, a twisted betrayal that had condemned the jester to eternal laughter. In that moment, the malevolent spirit's laughter faltered, replaced by a hollow emptiness. Driven by remorse, May offered a heartfelt apology, acknowledging the pain and suffering inflicted upon the laughing corpse. In a bittersweet resolution, the ghostly figure's laughter subsided, and his spectral form dissipated into the ether, finding solace in the forgiveness he had longed for. As the village awakened from its haunting nightmare, the laughing corpse's reign of terror came to an end. The once desolate streets filled with laughter once more, a testament to the resilience and unity of the villagers. The legend of the laughing corpse serves as a cautionary tale, reminding us of the consequences of unchecked vengeance and the transformative power of empathy and forgiveness. It reverberates through time, a chilling reminder that the sins of the past can linger in the spectral realms, awaiting redemption and release. 7. The Ghost Festival. In a quaint village nestled among rolling hills, a sense of anticipation filled the air as the sun dipped below the horizon. The arrival of the Ghost Festival was upon them, a time when the spirits of the departed were said to wander the mortal realm. Preparations for the festival began days in advance. Lanterns were meticulously crafted, their warm glow meant to guide the spirits home. Elaborate altars adorned with offerings of food, incense, and paper money were meticulously arranged, awaiting the arrival of the ethereal guests. As twilight fell, the village transformed into a realm where the living and the dead coexisted. Whispers carried on the wind, as families gathered in the streets, their faces filled with a mix of trepidation and reverence. They donned vibrant costumes and intricately designed masks, a form of protection against any mischievous spirits that may roam among them. The night came alive with music and dance, as the villagers sought to honor their ancestors and bring solace to wandering souls. A troupe of performers enacted ancient legends, their vibrant movements captivating both the living and the ethereal beings that mingled in the shadows. Amidst the festivities, a young woman named Li Mei found herself drawn to the mystical energy that permeated the night. With each step, she felt the presence of those who had come before, guiding her along a path of remembrance and gratitude. Li Mei came upon an old temple shrouded in mist. Intrigued, she stepped inside, where she discovered a shrine adorned with fading photographs and handwritten letters. In the flickering candlelight, she read tales of lost love, unfulfilled dreams, and unfinished journeys. As the night wore on, Li Mei joined a solemn procession, carrying a paper lantern in honor of her ancestors. Tears mingled with joy as she released the lantern into the night sky, watching it ascend, carrying her prayers and love to the heavens above. In the midst of the revelry, whispers grew louder, and a gentle breeze rustled through the trees. The villagers felt a sense of unity, as if the spirits of their loved ones had joined them in celebration. The divide between the living and the dead blurred, and for a fleeting moment, the mortal realm and the ethereal plane intertwined. With the first light of dawn, the festival drew to a close. The villagers bid farewell to the spirits, expressing gratitude for their presence and bidding them safe journeys back to the otherworldly realm. As the last embers of the ceremonial bonfire dwindled, the village returned to its tranquil state, forever touched by the ethereal connection forged on this sacred night. The legend of the Ghost Festival lives on, a testament to the enduring bond between the living and the departed. Each year, the villagers gather, guided by tradition and reverence, to honor those who came before them and to celebrate the eternal thread that binds past, present, and future. 8. The Haunted Mansion. Perched on a desolate hill stood the foreboding haunted mansion, a place shrouded in mystery and whispered tales of dread. The locals warned of its malevolent presence, recounting the stories of those who had entered but never returned. Curiosity gnawed at young Emily's heart, luring her towards the eerie mansion's towering iron gates. With trembling hands, she pushed them open, revealing a world consumed by darkness. A chill breeze swept through her, carrying an ominous whisper that seemed to beckon her further inside. Once within the mansion's labyrinthine halls, Emily felt the weight of its haunted history pressing against her. Cobwebs clung to the walls, and dust danced in the dim light that filtered through broken windows. Each step echoed, as if the house itself were alive and taunting its intruder. As she ventured deeper, the air grew heavy with a sense of foreboding. Portraits watched her with ghostly eyes, their gazes following her every move. Shadows slithered along the walls, and creaking floorboards echoed her presence. A door swung open of its own accord, revealing a room trapped in a perpetual night. A lone candle flickered, casting eerie shadows that danced upon the walls. Emily's heart pounded in her chest as she hesitantly entered. Within the room, a presence made itself known. Wisps of cold air brushed against her cheek, and a haunting melody filled the air, its mournful notes sending shivers down her spine. Transparent figures materialized, their ethereal forms blending with the darkness. Emily's fear mingled with a curiosity that refused to be silenced. She yearned to understand the mansion's secrets, the reasons behind its cursed existence. The spirits, trapped between worlds, whispered tales of sorrow and regret, their haunting voices echoing through the halls. As time passed, Emily discovered that the mansion had become a prison for restless souls, tormented by their past transgressions. They sought solace and release, their ethereal presence clinging to the house that had witnessed their downfall. Driven by compassion, Emily embarked on a journey to unravel the mansion's dark past. She unearthed forgotten diaries and journals, piecing together the tragic stories of its former inhabitants. Their tales of betrayal, heartbreak, and unforgivable deeds revealed the deep-rooted pain that tethered their spirits to the house. With newfound determination, Emily vowed to help the trapped souls find peace. Guided by ancient rituals and benevolent forces, she delved into the realm of the supernatural, seeking to break the mansion's curse and release the tormented souls from their eternal torment. The culmination of her efforts came in a climactic battle against the malevolent force that had imprisoned the spirits for centuries. Through unwavering courage and the strength of her conviction, Emily prevailed, banishing the darkness that had plagued the mansion. As the final echoes of the battle subsided, the haunted mansion stood transformed. No longer a vessel of despair, it became a sanctuary of tranquility and redemption. The spirits, released from their shackles, ascended towards the heavens, their ethereal forms dissolving into the light. Emily, forever changed by her encounter with the supernatural, emerged from the mansion, her heart filled with a newfound sense of purpose. The haunted mansion, once a place of terror, now stood as a testament to the power of compassion and the resilience of the human spirit. Legends of the haunted mansion would persist, but now they carried a different tone, a tale of redemption and the eternal triumph of light over darkness. And in the hearts of those who dared to listen, the memory of Emily's bravery and the haunted mansion's transformation would endure, a reminder that even the most cursed places can be redeemed. 9. The Sword of Damocles. Long ago, in a realm plagued by chaos and despair, there existed a fabled sword known as the Sword of Damocles. Crafted by malevolent forces, it held a sinister power that promised strength and dominance to its bearer. But with that power came a heavy price. Legend whispered tales of brave warriors who coveted the sword's might, seeking to vanquish their enemies and rise to glory. Yet, each time the Sword of Damocles changed hands, tragedy would befall its owner, leaving a trail of destruction in its wake. The first to claim the sword was a valiant knight, Sir Tristan. With the weapon in his possession, he became invincible on the battlefield, his enemies falling before him like withered leaves. But as the victories piled up, so did the weight of the sword's curse. Loved ones perished, kingdoms crumbled, and Sir Tristan found himself a lonely ruler of a desolate land. The sword, now stained with the blood of its victims, passed from one desperate hand to another. A power-hungry warlord, Lord Eric, seized it, believing it would grant him dominion over all. And so, he conquered nations, leaving a wake of suffering and despair. But the sword's curse clung to him, slowly corroding his soul. Betrayed by his closest allies, Lord Eric met his gruesome end, his fate sealed by the very power he coveted. For centuries, the Sword of Damocles changed owners, wreaking havoc and bringing ruin to all who dared possess it. It became a symbol of greed and the insatiable thirst for power. Many sought to destroy it, but its curse proved unbreakable, rendering them powerless against its malevolence. In a realm plagued by the sword's dark legacy, a humble blacksmith named Evander emerged. Driven by compassion and armed with knowledge passed down through generations, he embarked on a quest to rid the world of the cursed blade once and for all. Through treacherous lands and perilous trials, Evander sought the forbidden knowledge that held the key to the sword's destruction. Along the way, he encountered tortured souls, victims of the sword's wrath, who guided him towards the path of redemption. Finally, in a forgotten temple hidden amidst ancient ruins, Evander confronted the malevolence of the Sword of Damocles. Armed with a pure heart and unyielding determination, he channeled the collective pain and suffering caused by the cursed blade. With a single stroke, Evander shattered the sword, its shards scattering like shards of a fallen star. As the fragments faded into nothingness, a collective sigh of relief echoed through the land. The curse was broken, and the world breathed a sigh of relief. Evander, the humble blacksmith turned savior, returned to his village a hero. His name would be etched in the annals of history, his deeds celebrated for generations to come. The sword of Damocles, once a symbol of doom, became a cautionary tale, a reminder of the perils of unchecked ambition and the consequences of wielding power at any cost. And as the realm healed from the scars of its cursed past, the legend of the sword of Damocles lived on, serving as a reminder that true strength lies not in the possession of a weapon, but in the courage to resist its allure and forge a path of righteousness and compassion. 10. The Night Watchman. In the quiet town of Ravenwood, nestled amidst rolling hills and shadowed by ancient trees, a mysterious figure emerged each night as the moon cast its ethereal glow. The townsfolk knew him as the Night Watchman, a spectral guardian who walked the streets, unseen by most, yet ever watchful. The Night Watchman was no ordinary apparition. Clad in a tattered uniform, his eyes glowed with an otherworldly light, and a sense of purpose radiated from his translucent form. His duty was clear: to protect the living from the lurking forces of the supernatural that threatened to invade their realm. As night fell and darkness enveloped the town, the Night Watchman emerged from the depths of the cemetery. His spectral footsteps echoed softly against the cobblestones, his presence a comforting presence for those who believed in the unseen. Through the mist-filled alleys and dimly lit streets, the Night Watchman patrolled, his gaze sharp and unwavering. He listened for whispers in the wind, the rustling of unseen creatures, and the faintest whispers of danger. His incorporeal form allowed him to move through solid objects, granting him access to hidden places where malevolent forces might lurk. With each passing night, the Night Watchman encountered a myriad of supernatural entities. He faced vengeful spirits, restless souls seeking solace, and mischievous creatures that emerged from the realm beyond. With a wave of his ghostly hand, he banished them back to the darkness, protecting the inhabitants of Ravenwood from their malevolence. Yet, not all encounters were hostile. The Night Watchman also offered solace to the lost and lonely spirits trapped between realms. He listened to their tales of sorrow, provided them with a moment of understanding, and gently guided them towards the path of peace. The people of Ravenwood, though unaware of the Night Watchman's presence, felt his protection in the tranquility that embraced their town. They slept peacefully, unaware of the supernatural dangers that lurked just beyond their perception. It was the Night Watchman's silent vigil that ensured their safety, his spectral presence a shield against the unknown. As the first rays of dawn painted the sky with hues of pink and gold, the Night Watchman retreated to the depths of the cemetery, fading into the mist until the next nightfall. His duty fulfilled, he found solace in the knowledge that he had safeguarded the town and its inhabitants once more. And so, the legend of the Night Watchman lived on, whispered by those who had glimpsed his ghostly form or felt his protective presence. In the hearts of the people, he became a symbol of hope, a reminder that even in the darkest of nights, there exists a guiding light to keep the forces of darkness at bay. And as long as Ravenwood stood, the Night Watchman would continue his eternal vigil, an unseen protector, watching over the town and its inhabitants, forever keeping them safe from the supernatural threats that roamed the night. 11. The Wandering Soul. In the moonlit night, a solitary figure drifted through the mist-covered fields and forgotten graveyards. The wandering soul, bound by a tragic fate, roamed the earth in search of solace and closure. Its ethereal form shimmered in the pale light, its presence a poignant reminder of a life cut short. The wandering soul was once a vibrant being, full of dreams and aspirations. But fate had dealt a cruel hand, snuffing out its existence before its time. Bound to the mortal realm, it was trapped in a perpetual state of longing, yearning for resolution and release. Driven by an insatiable desire, the wandering soul traversed desolate landscapes and crossed paths with the living. It whispered mournful echoes in the wind, searching for someone who could hear its plea. Its presence stirred a sense of melancholy in those who encountered it, as if they glimpsed a glimpse of their own mortality. Through abandoned houses and forgotten ruins, the wandering soul sought the answers it desperately sought. It revisited memories of its past, hoping to unravel the mysteries surrounding its untimely demise. In each encounter, it longed for someone to understand its pain, to acknowledge its existence, and to help it find the closure it so desperately craved. As time passed, the wandering soul encountered those who were attuned to the ethereal realm. They saw beyond the veil of the physical and recognized the spirit's plight. Through their empathy and understanding, a glimmer of hope ignited within the wandering soul. With their guidance, the wandering soul embarked on a journey of self-discovery and redemption. It confronted the shadows of its past, delved into forgotten secrets, and unraveled the tangled threads that bound it to the mortal realm. Each step forward brought it closer to the truth, shedding light on the circumstances that had led to its premature departure. In its quest for closure, the wandering soul also touched the lives of those who had the fortune to cross its path. It became a catalyst for introspection and reflection, reminding them of the fragility of life and the importance of cherishing every fleeting moment. Finally, as the wandering soul unraveled the last thread of its tragic tale, it found solace in the knowledge that its journey was nearing its end. With a final, bittersweet farewell, it embraced the embrace of peace, allowing its spirit to transcend the earthly realm and find its rightful place among the stars. The tale of the wandering soul echoed through generations, a testament to the eternal yearning for resolution and the resilience of the human spirit. Its story served as a reminder that even in death, there is the possibility of redemption and the power of finding closure, allowing the restless soul to finally find rest.